Sorry guys, trying to get this camera situated real quick. Alright. That's a great place to park there, bud. Alright, old timer. And off we go. We are headed to Texas. I don't know if anybody's going to show up here, but kind of worked yesterday, so why not try today? I don't know if we're going to make it to Mississippi today or not. We got 3 hours and 10 minutes left on our clock. I wonder if he knows that that yield sign's not for him. But yeah, we only got 3.5 hours left on our clock today. And then we'll have like 5 hours. Maybe a little under 5 hours to drive tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a good day. And hopefully we can get another load tomorrow also. We'll be a day ahead of schedule. But you gotta drive whenever you can. I haven't been to Mobile, Alabama in a very long time. So we'll see how much it's changed since the last time I was there. But tomorrow we'll be in Houston. It shouldn't be too hard to get a load out of Houston, especially because I'll be at this delivery about 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we should have a pretty good chance of getting a reload. That'll be Wednesday, so that'll take, you know, half a day Wednesday, maybe all day Thursday. Even if it's a little bit into Friday, still get a nice weekend load for Friday. And just be killing it this week. Today's the first day of the pay period, and I'm already over like 1,300 miles. Or wait, no. Over 1,600 miles, and today's the first day of the pay period. So we're setting ourselves up to have a nice week. This company is so awesome whenever they're running us. Whenever they give us X amount of loads ahead of time, you can really plan out your routes a lot better and be a lot more efficient. At least I can. I guess it would give a lot of people an excuse or a way to know when they can take time off or take breaks, but I just drive. And then if the receiver won't take me early, then I'll just sit somewhere in Houston tomorrow. being that early in Houston, should not have a problem trying to find a parking spot at a truck stop. But that load tomorrow, that we're going to try and deliver tomorrow at 8 a.m. doesn't deliver till Thursday at 11 a.m. So we're going to be over 24 hours early. Maybe whenever I get done for the day, I'll try and call them and see if they're going to take me early or not. Hopefully they will, because that'll suck. We'll be there. We'll have to sit for over 24 hours if that's the case. Oh, shit. It's starting to get cloudy. I hope we don't get no rain. Seems like every time I've been down here, though, it's rained this year. So, our chances are we're going to get a little wet. Which our truck, I mean, it's still clean, but there's about 1.5 million bugs on it. That's the only problem, like driving like in rural areas or like down south, because the bugs are just ridiculous everywhere. And then like down here the bugs are just like triple the size they are up north. And they're venomous, or some of them are. Screw that. For everybody that just joined, we're headed to Texas, but we're not going to make it all the way there today. We'll get through Mobile, Alabama, which is 82 miles, so about an hour and 28 minutes or so. And then we'll make it probably an hour past Mobile. And then we're going to have to start trying to find a spot, because we only have 30 minutes left on our clock. But the road's real nice out here. Not much traffic so far today. I went through Atlanta this morning at 4 a.m., so I didn't get stuck in that traffic, thank God. Atlanta's the worst. Well, yeah, Atlanta's pretty damn bad, honestly. I can compare it to like Los Angeles rush hour because of the amount of lanes that both cities have. But they're all like it's a parking lot half the day. Don't get me wrong, it's nice down here and it's warm, but to have to deal with traffic like that, I can't stand it. And to do it on a daily basis, more power to you guys, because I would prefer to never hit traffic another minute of my life. But Atlanta, I mean, it's so overpopulated for such a small area. Houston's like that too. We'll probably get stuck in some Houston traffic tomorrow. That should be fun. I don't know which city is worse, Atlanta or Houston. I don't go to Houston enough to know. I'd say Atlanta's worse than Dallas, though. Yeah, Atlanta's worse than Dallas for sure. We stopped and got fuel this morning north of Atlanta because it was like 368 or something. I don't know what it is down here. I didn't pay attention, but I mean, 368's pretty good. I've been paying like 409 and stuff. So, yeah, we definitely got some fuel. Shouldn't burn too much. I mean, it's pretty flat going this way. And we're only like 15,600 pounds or so. So we're not heavy, thank God. We're hauling insulation. In fact, that has been our last two or three loads. I think our last 3 loads have been insulation. But I don't mind it. It's all drop and hook. Every single load that I took was ready. So we've just been getting after her. If everything goes right, I should have about 3,600 miles for the week, 3,700 miles. If everything goes right. That's with load planning and everything. No breakdowns. Not very, very heavy traffic. At least they've only shut the interstate down on me twice this summer, or this year actually. Last year I think that happened like 8 times, honestly. Shut the interstate down and then you gotta be rerouted. It sucked pretty bad a couple weeks ago. It's actually the video I'm editing right now. Indiana had a gas leak on the interstate, so they shut down Interstate 94, which means you have to take the toll road. But those toll booths were so backed up that it took me 3.5 hours to go. I think it was like 40 miles. No, 24 miles. It was terrible. And then like, whenever I get up to the toll booth, there's 2 trucks in front of me, and one of them sits there for, like, no exaggeration, probably 20 minutes. He was refusing to pay the toll. It's a $10 toll. That's it. Just 10 bucks. Just pay the damn thing and get out of here. But we sat there forever. Just to go back up to more traffic. That's because all of that's like Metro Chicago area. Which, if you don't know, Chicago has some of the worst traffic ever also. Chicago has some crazy drivers. It's almost like they're trying to play bumper cars, except without touching. How close can you get to the semi or the car in front of you? It's nuts. But we should be coming into Mobile, I don't know, about an hour. Hopefully we can avoid the rain, because we're all white and pearly, real clean besides the bugs. But I paid for that Rain-X stuff and it seems to be doing a lot better than normal. Usually my truck would already be half brown. That's why if I go lease purchase or owner op, I'm not buying a white truck, period. I don't know what color to buy, but it won't be white. And then I kind of want to buy a Volvo, because to be completely honest, the best trucks I've driven are Peterbilts and Volvos. The Volvos are nice on the inside, most of them anyways. Just depends on what's out there, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find anything in my price range to buy. That's why I say maybe I had to do lease purchase, but we got about 8 months to decide. It's either that or go up to Alaska, which is also a possibility. like to get some flatbed and oversized load experience before I headed up there, but not everything can go perfect, you know. But I guess I'm gonna quit talking for a little while and let you guys just pop in here and see the scenery. I don't know. It is 96 degrees right now, and it's supposed to be like 108 or something in Texas tomorrow. So that'll be a blast, because my APU's not working. It's gonna be a hot son of a bitch. There ain't nothing worse, in my opinion, than waking up sweating. It just drives me nuts. Man, Alabama's actually really pretty. I'm on Interstate 65 right now, southbound, in Alabama, headed towards Mobile, Alabama. Bubba Gump shrimping boats. We're hauling insulation, headed to Houston, Texas, but we will not make it all the way there today. We have about an hour or so till Mobile, maybe a little bit longer. And damn, just saying Mobile kind of gives you a little bit of an accent. Maybe I need to go back down south. We'll make it through Mobile and probably to, I don't know, about an hour and a half west of Mobile on Interstate 10. That's what we're taking this to, is Interstate 10. And then 10 all the fucking way, excuse my language, but not really, all the way to Houston. So I think it's like, shit, 450 miles on Interstate 10. The only problem is we're not going to hit Houston until tomorrow, about 6 or 7, and Houston traffic sucks, so that'll be interesting. Traffic sucks down here. I'm trying to think of like the big cities. What is it? Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We should go through that at night though. I'm gonna try, since I drive like all different hours every single day, I'm gonna try different times for live streaming and see what works best. And even throw some like night driving on here either way, and afternoon driving. While you guys eat your pork chops, you can watch me drive. Damn, I want a pork chop. Not you, Tux. You're a big old pork chop. You're like the whole pork without the chop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, guys, he just flung all of his spit or saliva all over my legs and my arm. Oh, and my steering wheel. That's lovely. Good boy, Tux. Now he's up in bed. I wish I had his job. All he does is sleep all day long. And then at night, all he does is torment me all night long. Shit, between me and him tossing and turning, I don't think we sleep maybe but 2 hours. His big ass, he wasn't supposed to be as big as he is. I'm supposed to be the big one. He's giving me a run for my money. He doesn't even eat that much. Just the way he's built. Dalmatians have like all of their intestines and stuff up underneath the rib cage, and he's half Dalmatian, so he has that too. So he looks like a real wide pit bull, but it's only because he's half Dalmatian also. It's the way that he's built. He is probably 60 pounds though, 50, 60 pounds. And the nicest dog that you'll ever meet in your life. We had a big ass beetle fly through the window one day, and I heard it hit, but I couldn't see what it was. And he was messing with it on the ground, so I thought he ate it. And like, I don't know, 6 hours later, I'm sitting in my sleeper, forget what I was doing. Oh, editing a video probably. And there's this big ass beetle just chilling on my fan, looking dead square at me. So no, he didn't eat it. All he did was help it on the bed, I think. But he loves cats, other dogs, all humans. He let my aunt's spirits run all over him. He just chills. I mean, he doesn't chill. He's like the Energizer bunny that smoked crack. He's on 100 miles an hour, 110 hours a day. So you do the math. I feel like me and him could go mountain climbing, and whenever it's at night, he'd still want to play. I don't think me or him could either of us could climb a mountain. But we would definitely try. It'd be pretty cool if like this live streaming stuff took off. It wouldn't be bad at all. I got my phone moved to where I can actually see comments now without having to touch my phone or anything. And this should be a lot better view than yesterday too. If you guys like the view, let me know. Like the camera angle. I know it's probably still bouncy, but it's the best I can do. We're on a Dollar General budget for a while. Shit, Dollar General's more expensive than Walmart. Dollar General's like just crazy expensive. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Dollar General shops at Walmart and then like doubles or triples the price. And then whenever it won't sell, they'll drop the price, but not until then. 2 days from expiring, still full price. Times 3. I forget where I was. It was somewhere in the country, like, because a lot of places don't have Walmarts. But every place has a Dollar General or 3. So I'm parked at this Love's across the street from a Dollar General, and that's all that's there. Well, they had like McDonald's or something in the Love's. You can only eat McDonald's so much. So I went over to the Dollar General to see if they had anything I could cook, which they did not. But they had like frozen foods and stuff. I think a Hungry Man dinner was like $9. Then I went to like get a can of chili for chili dogs, and it was like the can of chili was like $4.50. I'm like, Jesus Christ, taking the convenience fee to a whole nother level. This dog's trying to climb under my feet, and you know we're gonna let him too. But yeah, every single thing I've seen in Dollar General was ridiculously expensive. We got a store up in Michigan and like in the Midwest, or yeah, I guess it is called the Midwest. Like the Midwest, and this guy, oh, he's gonna cut me off, I think. Let's see. No, he's not. I could have slowed down, but why? We got the store in the Midwest in Michigan and stuff, like Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. It's called Meijer. And it's a more expensive store, but you do get a lot better quality everything. But they're more expensive. And I would say Dollar General is like double their price. And the same quality as Walmart. So I mean, what the hell? It's that convenience fee. They popped up everywhere to where Walmart doesn't have a store. And they're such a smaller store that they just cram everything into and they get away with it. They can afford like to build all these places where Walmart's not. So they're making it. But I heard Walmart's gonna come up with a type of Dollar General store to kind of, you know, beat the competition. Which wouldn't surprise me. And then there, I used to be a big drinker, and they also are going to build their own liquor stores separate from their stores, because in a lot of states you have to have a special store, like a standalone store to sell alcohol. So Walmart's going to start their own liquor stores also. Hey, but I don't know. I am a dumbass, so don't hold me to that, but I did hear that. We got 57 miles to Mobile. The best thing about driving in the South, I mean, for the most part, the roads are real good, but the speed limit for semi-trucks is either 70, 75, 80, or 85, depending on where you're at. Like San Antonio, the speed limit's 85 miles an hour over there for semi-trucks. I mean, you would burn so much diesel that I don't think any of the semi-trucks really do 85. But if you needed to, you could, which is cool. But down here, like, I've been doing 70 miles an hour pretty much since yesterday, once I got into Kentucky. So you can actually make some decent time and some decent miles running 70. And you don't burn that much fuel as long as you don't stop a bunch of times or, you know, have to keep slowing down for cars in front of you. You don't burn that much diesel. I need to sit down and do the math on my diesel and see what my actual fuel mileage is. Because this truck, it says 7.4, but I mean, in my manual transmission truck, I was like 8.8, and this is a 7.4. Why the hell are we going to automatics then? So people that can't drive a semi-truck are now able to drive a semi-truck. So kids can do it. I'm sorry, I think this job is too dangerous for an 18-year-old to be able to do it. Shit, when I was 21 and I got my CDL, I think that might have even been too early. I just wasn't mature enough. I was scared enough, I guess, but there's a lot of 21-year-olds that are fresh out of CDL school that ain't scared. And that's a problem. These vehicles, any vehicle is a weapon. It'll kill somebody quicker than any other weapon. Or just as quick as any other weapon. Cars and vehicles, motorcycles, everything are dangerous. So you gotta... It comes with a load of responsibility that I don't think anybody teaches anymore. But whenever, like, I was learning how to drive, my dad taught me that a vehicle is a weapon. So just use it like you would, you know, any other thing. very carefully to where you don't hurt nobody. Because if I ever killed somebody, and it was, I mean, honestly, if I ever killed anybody, it would just destroy me. But if it was my fault on top of that, I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. You guys want to go to the museum? The Porch Creek Indian Museum. It's just wide open spaces down here. They could keep me down here all week long, every week, and I won't mind. Shit, they could keep me hauling insulation, and I won't mind. They're nice light loads. They're always ready, pretty much. If you do end up getting stuck, getting loaded or unloaded, it does take a while. None of it's palletized. It's all sitting on the floor of the trailer. So you hand unload it. I think there's like 893 pieces or something in this one. So depending on how many people you got unloading you, it could take a while. But so far, everything in this like marathon of loads I've been running, this will be my first live unload tomorrow. If they allow us to get unloaded tomorrow, then it'll be our first live unload in a couple weeks. And I hope to God that they let us unload tomorrow, because if not, we're gonna have to sit for like 28 hours or 27 hours. Which, whenever I get stopped here in a little while, I'll probably call them, because I can be there at 7 or 8 in the morning tomorrow. We're going to H-Town, Texas. Houston, Texas. It wasn't too long ago, I used to stomp around, well, not Houston, but, you know, like the outskirts of Houston, like Victoria, Sealy. Been to Houston a bunch, even as a kid. I grew up like an hour and a half south of Houston. We used to, well, my parents never knew, but I used to go to like Houston, Dallas, Louisiana, to the casinos. We never got to gamble though, but they had shit for kids to do there. Coshada or something. Yeah, I think that's it. Coshada or something like that. It's right on the border of Louisiana and Texas. But yeah, I used to go all the time with my friends or my friends' family. And we'd just go wherever. Tell them I'm staying the night at my friend's house, and that's it. See you when I see you. And I used to hog hunt during the weekends on school nights, and we used to hunt at night. So I'd come home about 5 in the morning, jump in the shower, get dressed, and then have to be at school by 7. No sleep at all. The hog hunting was so fun. And the people I did it with, they were my best friend, my family. Like Ryan Burns was my best friend ever. And we don't talk no more, because I was an alcoholic. Said some shit I can't take back. But alcohol will do that. Alcohol has ruined many relationships for me. And my bad attitude that I used to have. But we're trying to be better. Tux is putting off some body heat like no other. He's laying at my feet where he's not supposed to be. And my left foot is sweating. I guess it is 98 degrees today. Hey Billy, no, I did not see your messages yesterday. I tried going back and watching, but it still won't show me the messages. Congratulations, dude. 18 years. That is awesome. I don't have 18 years. I got, unfortunately, like 2 months. But you got to start somewhere. Oh no, it's been over 2 months. It's been like, I'd have to look, like 108 days. I forgot, I went through day 100 a little while ago. Yep, so that's tough, man. I mean, it's just so readily available everywhere that it's hard whenever you see like a billboard or you go into a store and they're selling liquor and you're an alcoholic, you know, it's hard not to just grab it. But I've been around it and stuff since I quit and I haven't drank, so just something I want to change in my life. And then I really want to go lease, purchase, or owner operator. Still figuring that one out. Even if I have to do it in Alaska. Let me get past this weekend warrior that's talking on a cell phone. Or you're texting on a cell phone, sorry. Oh, dude. Billy, dude, I appreciate that, man. That is awesome to know. Sometimes I'm broke as shit and I can't find nowhere to park. I appreciate that, man. 18 years, that is impressive as hell. One day I hope to be that, like, 18 years is just, that's incredible. Man, I wonder if I've seen you before because I've been to, what is it, Middleton? Middleville? Milledale? I don't know if I've ever been there. Billydale? I don't know. Now I'm thinking. I'm always in the Northeast, and it seems like Connecticut's picking up business for us. Or we're picking up business there. Which I don't mind it. I like it over there, but just not that damn way station. Oh, okay, yeah. I appreciate it, man, because it's hard to find a damn parking spot sometimes, especially over there. Yeah, I got a Facebook. I don't know my info. If you can email me, if you go look up one of my videos, my email's in there. Email me and then I'll shoot you my Facebook, because I don't know any of the info. I don't really go on there except to, like, recently I've been trying to support my channel on there, but I don't know my name on Facebook. Man, I was complaining about the boring ride on 94 in Michigan. I think this one might have it beat. There ain't shit. Hardly even any cars. I mean, that's great. Boring is good for a truck driver. Boring is great because that means everything's going right. So if it sounds like I'm bitching, I'm kind of cheering. You gotta be somebody that I've seen before. How long have you worked there? What's up, Doc? Welcome in, man. How you doing? Oh, dude. Tux will love you. Yeah, dude, I've had to have seen you before. I bet you I have. I don't know if we ever talked, but I know that I've seen you then. Tux is sleeping at my feet right now, but we won't tell nobody that. I want to show you guys. Shouldn't touch my phone. We appreciate it, man. It's pretty tough out here, and a lot of people don't like truck drivers. And you cleaning a parking lot, you know exactly why. Because them motherfuckers are nasty. That's why I identify as a steering wheel holder / professional dog dad. Where do you grow rice at? Or where do you haul rice at? Whatever you do. I used to work for a rice farmer in Wadsworth, Texas, in Bay City, Texas, and then I hauled rice for a farmer just one season in Garwood, Texas. No, truckers get no respect. But I don't blame people not respecting us whenever most of us are just, we're nasty, we're lazy. But it's not every truck driver, and you can tell the difference in people when they walk in the truck stop. I'm sorry, but you can. Oh, okay. All right, Doc. Do you have one of those, or do they have one of those, the new types of rice fields to where you don't have to walk levees every rainstorm? Because that's what I used to have to do whenever I worked there, is walk levees all fucking day long. Arkansas, but then it gets a lot there. That'd be a good state to live in. Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up. Rodney Dangerfield. If I do end up going like lease purchase or owner op, if I go owner op, I need even if I go lease purchase, I need an address in like Missouri. Because I think that's the best place. It's like middle America. You can go anywhere and it's not that far. Well, I mean, it is that far, but if you're going that far, then it's worth it. Or it should be anyways. Not very much has been worth it in trucking this year. This year has been absolutely terrible. I went from making $109,000 to less than 3/4 of that. Way less than 3/4 of that. But I don't know. The industry seems to be picking back up. At least the past couple weeks, 3 weeks or so, I have been running, and it has been fantastic. And it's been good loads too, to good places. So So I know the Northeast is coming. And I gotta take time off again soon, so whenever I take time off, I'm in the Northeast for like 2 weeks straight. Because it's easy for me to get back to Michigan that way. I have to look up what you guys are talking about. Rodney Dangerfield. I know I've heard that name. Appreciate you guys sticking around and watching me. Maybe I'll throw my tablet on there, see how that goes. I bet you the camera's better on it. This thing just moves around too much. Oh. I don't know if I've ever watched like old comedians. Probably, because they're the only ones that had the balls to say anything funny. You know, I bet you we're gonna have a pretty mild winter. I really think so. I think it'll be hot or too warm for snow all the way until after Christmas. Yeah, I pulled over and switched everything. Yesterday was like the first time I ever really tried to go live like that. So today I planned it out a little bit better. Not much better, but a little bit. But this is going to help me with my watch hours because I need like 2,100 more watch hours to get monetized. But it'll come with time. And once I get another GPS, I can go live like in the city and stuff where I don't need my GPS. Doc, that's badass, man. Yeah, we were walking levees every single rainstorm, and we had like 8 fields, so it was terrible. That's how I got skinny, though. Maybe I need to go work in a rice field for a damn summer. Yeah, winters have not been bad. Like this last winter, I got stuck in, I don't know, maybe 3 bad snowstorms, but it was only for one night. And then Colorado, I got hammered pretty hard. I got stuck there for a whole day. But besides that, man, this winter was so mild and it was just nice. Yeah, I'm in, I'll probably be in Alabama the rest of the day. I only have 2 hours and 22 minutes left on my clock for today. So I'm gonna get through Mobile, which we're 30 miles from Mobile. I think there's 31 miles until Interstate 10, and then Interstate 10 all the way west to Houston. honestly, the only time I've ever really been this way in a couple, well shit, honestly, like 15 years I've only been this way, or not 15 years, 10 years I've only been this way like once, maybe twice. One time I picked up, or delivered in Florida and picked up in Jacksonville and took that to South Houston, to Bay City, where I'm actually from. One of the cities that are right outside of that. And then I forget where else, but I don't go on this interstate very often, Interstate 10 anyways. So that'll be cool. My fat ass does remember where there's some badass tacos at this TA. So you know damn well we're stopping there. That'll be it. Well, maybe not, because we're going to be going through there so damn early tomorrow. If they let me deliver this load. Well, I already delivered earlier. I delivered in Alabama, and then I picked up at the same spot, and this is going to Texas. So after Texas, I don't. But this load's not supposed to deliver till Thursday at 11, and we're gonna try and deliver it Wednesday at 8 a.m. So we're gonna try and deliver it over like about 27 hours early. That's why I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get empty or not. But I mean, if not, then I'll just go to a truck stop over just outside of Houston or something and hang out, clean the truck, kick the dog, walk the tires. If I'm not no, I think that's in Louisiana. I think this is a long ass bridge though that we're on right now. I think the longest bridge is in Louisiana. I could be completely wrong, and that was a long time ago if it was true, so I don't even know. I remember riding with my dad in his semi-truck, and he's like, you know what this is? And I said, the world's longest bridge, and he was like, yeah, good job. It's about the only good job I ever got. Yeah, it's pretty early, but I mean, all it is insulation. And it's going to a distribution company. So I'll look up the reviews later when I stop and see what other truckers say. Yeah. Honestly, whenever I was driving with a company called Shellback, we always went to the Northeast and to some messed up spots, and it was always the best food, like New York pizza, Philly cheesesteaks. The best pizza I ever had though was actually in Pennsylvania. But it was New York style pizza. Yeah, I wonder if this is actually that bridge I was thinking it was. I thought it was in Louisiana, but I really think this is it. This is a long ass bridge, and I have a fear of bridges, believe it or not. I don't have a real fear of heights. I have a fear of bridges because they're man-made and we suck a lot of times. that what, like, I'm not sure, Doc. Billy, that's awesome. I mean, riding around with my dad and my uncles, because they used to, my dad was an owner-operator. He was never a successful one, though. No, he tried it a couple times, but he was a company driver my entire childhood. I think all the way up until I was 17, he was a truck driver. But him and my two uncles, they ran flatbed, like sod up to, from Bay City to Dallas, there and back. They did that for as long as I can remember. Yeah, so you're stuck eating. What do you eat? Popeyes every day? That's what I'd eat. Taco Bell's good about once every, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. It's good going in, but not coming out, for damn sure. Man, it's actually pretty, and those leaves are definitely yellow on that damn tree. Maybe it's just dying. Yeah, if we have a mild winter and freight can stay the same or get better, we might end the year doing pretty decent then. Look at that cop down there hiding in the bushes, and I'm doing 3 over. Oops. We were doing 73 because we were going downhill. Only way I can speed right now. Downhill. He's backing up into the trees so people can see him better. That's hilarious. Or can't see him as good. That's hilarious. He just creeped back in there. It's like, fuck. All these guys can see me. They keep slowing down. The entire time I'm driving, I'm looking for cops. Doc, Bay City, Michigan. I actually, where my mailing address is about 2 hours south of Bay City, Michigan, in Dearborn Heights, Michigan. But the Bay City that I grew up in was in Texas. It's like an hour and a half south of Houston, somewhere like that. And yeah, TA was the only one that like consistently had a restaurant in them. So like that was always my go-to place, but a lot of them are getting rid of their restaurants and just having these big name fast food chains in them. And then they wanted to put Chick-fil-A in some of the truck stops, but they wouldn't let them because they're closed on Sundays. Half of these fucking places are closed on weekdays. Like, what does it matter? Unleaded gas is $2.77 down here. I was trying to see the diesel, but it's not changing. We're about to come into Mobile. Miles. We're making pretty good time. I don't don't even know if there's like rush hour traffic in Mobile at all. Maybe you gotta watch out for alligators on the road. Not gators, not blown tires. Shrimp. Bubblegum shrimp and bubble. Mobile, Alabama. Wasn't that where Bubble lived or whatever? Mobile, Alabama. Was that Forrest Gump? I think somebody did. I can't remember. You can tell whenever you're coming into the city because the bridges become dirt bike ramps. It seems like, because they're so damn bumpy. But the roads get a lot worse. And it's like 15, 20 miles near the city. Greenbow, Alabama. Yeah, that's what it was. That's oh, I love it. I couldn't remember that. I need to watch that movie again, I guess. I guess 192 times wasn't enough already. It's a great movie, though. Come on, fool-brother. Greenbow, Alabama. They went like through 8 different scenes, like cut scenes of Bubba just telling Forrest all of the damn different kinds of shrimp you can make. That's a good movie. Swift Power. I would change my name immediately. Don't want to be confused with Swift. Nice little warning on that shoulder work. Well, I hope the speed limit didn't slow down. If it did, I guess we're going to get a 5 over ticket. Damn, the boys are out. There's like 4 of them in that little cubby hole thing in between the trees. I don't think the speed limit slowed down, but honestly, I was not paying attention. Lieutenant Dan, your ice cream. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. I just want to be able to play ping pong like him. That dude was nuts. Oh, shit. Yeah, hopefully we got 2 hours and 7 minutes on our clock still. So I'm thinking, as long as we get through Mobile without any traffic, I'm thinking that we should be able to drive another hour and a half after Mobile. So find somewhere to park, closer to the hour-and-a-half mark. Because then we're only going to have 4.5 or 5 hours to drive tomorrow, which will leave us, 6 or 7 hours to drive after we get unloaded, if they get us another load. Which in Texas, you could drive 6 hours to go pick up a load. I've done it a few times. It's so damn big. Alright, speed limit's slowing down up there. Yeah, I haven't been here in a very, very long time, so I have no idea how traffic's going to be. I probably won't be able to read comments either. To the Petro? Alright. That would be good. I need to stop in Mississippi, I think, and get cigarettes. Because I think they're cheap there. Cheaper. But yeah, everything worked out on this load. We weren't even supposed to pick up this load until actually right now. At 2 o'clock Central Time, but it was preloaded already, and he flat out told me, he's like, you're lucky because everything today has to be live load. But I guess they loaded mine over the weekend, which if I knew that, I would have got there. Well, maybe not. I didn't want to drive through Atlanta traffic, so I drove through Atlanta at like 4 something this morning to avoid it. Yes, I follow Bonehead Truckers. Yeah, Bonehead Truckers, that's a good one. But yeah, so I wasn't supposed to pick up this load until right now, and we've already been driving after the pickup for 4 hours, just about 4 hours. I'm slow my ass down. So the whole trip on the GPS it said like 11 hours and 58 minutes. So realistically, because I have it to where it's set to say add time, so realistically it's probably only a 10 hour and 45 minute drive. So I might even have like 7 hours, or oh no, it'll still be about 6.5 hours that I can drive tomorrow after this, and that's what we want. Because we gain hours, we gain 10 hours every day this week besides Thursday. Or 9.5 to 10. So we will not have an issue of running out of time for a while. Anyways. I got 7 hours left on my 70. Damn, more cops. Them boys are out today. Hope none of them watches live truck drivers streams. I have been going since 3 o'clock Eastern, so 12 hours now. Yeah, I guess that's right, actually. We did pull over, I forgot, we pulled over for 2 hours so I could kill time. Because I didn't want to get there so early. But come to find out, I could have, and the trailer would have been ready. Oh well. Still gonna get there super fucking early today, or tomorrow. If they sent me to the Northeast from Houston, that would be a phenomenal load. If they're like delivered Monday, I mean, I could get up there Saturday. Maybe Sunday. But still get like a 34-hour restart. No, definitely. I could get up there Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. So maybe that's an option. Oh, you can see the battleship from here? From the interstate? That'd be cool. Damn, this guy's hauling ass. He about blew me off the road. Get it, boy. Nice shiny Peterbilt. I like the back of that trailer. It says Class Pays. I wonder if it means like if you have class, you can come work here and you'll make better money. I might not look like it, but I do have class. And I do my job to the best of my ability, which is not very successful sometimes. I drive for Sweet Express. Well, I drive for Omni Transportation, but it's the same company as Sweet Express. Everything's the same besides the name. And yeah, I mean, we've had our ups and downs, but Sweet's a pretty damn good all-around company. With the freight starting to pick back up, I remembered why I like this company so much, because like honestly the past 2 weeks I've known my loads 3 or 4 days ahead of time. We're just now coming up to the last load that they pre-planned for me, and I think the only reason that I don't have another load yet is because I don't know if I can deliver this tomorrow or not. Here we are. It's just a little Jesus juice. I forget what movie that's off of, like Scary Movie or something. Here we go. Bunch of shit flying out of that gravel hauler. get in front of me. I think it's exit 0 that I'm taking. I don't know. I can't look at my GPS while I'm on here. I know I need Interstate 10 West. I won't be looking at my phone for a little while. Because believe it or not, I am actually a safe driver. And I take my job serious. Super truckers in the left lane. I haven't seen no signs that say no trucks left lane, but it's pretty much a rule of thumb everywhere, as far as I thought. I know not yesterday, or not today or yesterday, but the last time I was in Georgia, I hopped in that left lane, and as soon as I did, or as soon as I got out of it, there was a cop behind me, and he was like, "Don't do that again." I was like, alright. He didn't pull me over, but he rolled down his window to tell me. I was like, alright, thanks for not giving me a ticket, sorry. Shit, you get stuck behind 2 semi-trucks going exactly the same speed for a half an hour, you just get fed up with it. Especially whenever you're in a rush, which happens a lot in this industry. I'd rather be going east, to be honest. As a company driver, I'll go to Florida every single week. I'm fine with it. Because I ain't got to pay the fuel to go back up to get a load from Georgia. Yeah, if anybody in here or anybody watching this didn't know, there's almost no freight that comes out of Florida. I've only been to Florida in a semi twice. One time I actually, funny story, I've actually never had to go to Georgia to pick up a load. I always was able to find one in Florida that paid enough. But one time I started going to Georgia because they told me to, and then I ended up having to drive like 180 miles south or whatever it was. Maybe it was like 100 miles south to go back to where I was to pick up my next load. So that was funny. I got paid 300 miles for nothing. 200 miles for nothing. I don't remember exactly what it was. I guess my biggest gripe about this company is like, whenever I deserve detention pay for sitting at a receiver or a shipper longer than 2 hours, it shouldn't be a hassle for me to get that. My company shouldn't be paying for it, and they should be billing the broker or the shipper, and they should be billing or charging them more than the 20 bucks that they're paying me. So they should still be making money on it also, but it's always an issue for me to get that pay, or that layover pay. Like if I sit for a day, then it's always an issue for me to get it, and it just drives me insane. the miles have been really good. Before the pay cut, this was the highest paying company I've ever worked for. But now, I mean, it's only mediocre. But the equipment's great. Most of the drivers even like take care of the equipment, so that makes it good. And then, like, I mean, it's a pretty decent company with good people working. And it's not perfect, but it's been good enough to keep me here for almost 3 years. And now I'm considering leasing a truck through them, so I mean, with all the good and the bad, the good outweighs the bad for sure. I would recommend this company to people, especially right now, the way that they're running me and pre-planning my weeks. Like, that's phenomenal. But hopefully the pay goes back up next year. It just depends on the price of freight going up. Need all these owner-operators to stop taking these loads that they're not making any money on and making them pay more to ship it. And we need to get rid of brokers too, completely. Alright, Billy, hey, thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it if you're still here. And thanks for hitting me up in the chat. This was cool. I'm actually going to end the stream probably right now anyways. It's just going to be a boring drive the rest of the time. And I need to start thinking about where I'm going to park. So, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by if you stopped by at all. This was a good one. This was a lot better than yesterday's, so it's only going to get better from here. Slow my ass down. But we're going to get to a parking spot, call her a night. We'll record a little bit, and we'll have some videos coming out. Probably tomorrow I'll have them coming out. So look forward to that. Watch it, like it, share it, whatever you got to do. But alright guys, that's it for right now, and we'll see you next time, man. See you, Billy. Yeah, the new wave of truckers, Billy. Yep. Alright guys.